Hello students. Today our topic is direct and indirect speech. First of all, we should know what is direct speech and what is indirect speech. There are two ways to express what is said by someone. One way is to repeat the exact words of the speaker. The other way is to report or paraphrase what was said by the speaker. See this example. Meera and Shyam are talking to each other. Meera asked, "Where are you going?" Meera asked, "Where are you going?" Shyam replied, "I am going home." That means here, when we are reporting or when we are trying to report this conversation, what we do is the first way is we directly quote the words of the speakers. That means here see, Meera asked, "Where are you going?" Shyam replied, "I am going home." That means here we are trying to repeat the exact words of the speakers without any change. Means here whatever Meera spoke, the words of Meera, we have kept it exactly here. As Meera asked, "Where are you going?" Exactly the word spoken by Meera, we have quoted it. And here in the second example, Shyam replied, "I am going home." And this exactly the word spoken by Shyam, we are referring to, and we have placed these exact words in between the quotation marks. So this kind of discourse or expression is said to be direct speech. In this direct speech, we keep the speaker's exact words in quotations. As you see here, we kept the exact words spoken by the speakers in quotations. That means in direct speech, we use quotation marks to quote the exact words of the speaker. The second way is to report or paraphrase the speaker's words. To report or paraphrase the speaker's words. Here, we are not going to exactly quote the speaker's words exactly here. Instead, we are trying to paraphrase what we have heard from the speaker. See the same conversation we have reported in indirect speech, but with a slight change. We have not quoted the exact words here. Instead, we have reported what was said by the speaker. Here, Meera asked Shyam where he was going. Here, we are not quoting the exact words of the speaker. Instead, we are trying to paraphrase them and we are trying to report what was spoken by the speaker. See here, Shyam said that he was going home. Here also, we have not quoted the exact words of the speaker. Instead, we try to report what was spoken by the speaker. Here in the example, we have used asked, said, these two words as reporting verbs. In the first example, as it is referring to a question, so we have used asked as the reporting verb. In the second example, as it is referring to a statement, we have used a reporting verb said. It is not always necessary that we have to use that after the reporting verb. That means here, Shyam said that. We have used that, and that is followed by the reporting verb said. After said, we have used a word that. It is not always necessary that we have to use this that after the reporting verb, and it is just an optional element. So if you place it or if you do not use it, that doesn't make any difference. As we are talking about reporting verbs, that is said, told, asked, many times we get a lot of confusion in the uses of said or told. That means when to use said and when to use told. Here, see this example. Ria said to me, "I'm hungry." Ria said to me, "I'm hungry." Ria said that she was hungry. Both the sentence gives the same meaning, but first sentence is in direct speech and second sentence is in indirect speech. See the other example. Ria told me that she was hungry. Ria told me that she was hungry. And this sentence also gives the same meaning. But here we have used said as the reporting verb, and here we have used told as the reporting verb. When you are using said as the reporting verb, there is no need that said has to be followed by an object. That means me. Ria said means to whom Ria said? To me. So here this is not always necessary that said has to be followed by an object. Here in this sentence we didn't use any object here. Ria said that she was hungry. Directly without any object we have reported the thing. But here when you are using told as the reporting verb, it is a compulsion that you have to use an object followed by this reporting verb. So that means when you use told as the reporting verb, then that has to be followed by an object. Without an object you can't use this told. Ria told that she was hungry. You can't say like this. You have to use an object after told. It means when you are using said as the reporting verb, there is no need that it has to be followed by an object always. But when you are using told as the reporting verb, there's like this told has to be followed by an object always. This thing you have to focus and remember. And instead of using the same reporting verbs like said, told, asked, we can use other reporting verbs also, like uh, yeah, asked, inquired, commanded, ordered, requested, advised, suggested, exclaimed, shouted. All these examples of other reporting verbs. According to the context, we have to make use of other reporting verbs to make it more effective. Instead of using the same reporting verb, I said, if we use the reporting verb which suits the emotion of the context, then the expression or the sentence would be more effective. So we have to use the reporting verb according to the context to make it more effective. See this example here. This girl, of course, the words of the girl, the exact words of the girls are given in the dialog box. How hot the soup is. How hot the soup is. And when we just put it in direct speech, Goldilocks said, how hot the soup is. Goldilocks said, how hot the soup is. So it's an expression which is said by Goldilocks, and we have referred these direct words of the girl as direct speech. And when we just change this or convert this direct speech into indirect speech, here, Goldilocks exclaimed that soup was hot. Here, the reporting verb that we have used is exclaimed. In this place, we can make use of said also. But if you use said here, it becomes a very normal sentence, that is, Goldilocks said that soup was hot. But here, in order to add the emotion of the context, it would be better to use a suitable reporting verb so that it conveys the exact expression of the speaker. Goldilocks exclaimed that the soup was hot. So it made it more, this uses of reporting verb, that is explained as the reporting verb, it made this sentence more effective. See this one. Stir it with your spoon, her sister said. Stir it with your spoon, her sister said. This is a direct speech. And when you convert this into indirect speech, her sister advised her to stir it with a spoon. Her sister advised her to stir it with a spoon. Instead of using this advised reporting verb, of course we can use said also as reporting verb, but it doesn't suit the context. To add up the emotion of the context, the suitable reporting verb has to be used when we convert a direct speech into indirect speech. Here, as it is an advice, so we have used a reporting verb advised. Her sister advised her to stir it with a spoon. So this made the sentence more effective. Now, we'll just go into the main content. That means how to convert a direct speech into indirect speech. We have few rules which we have to follow to convert a direct speech sentence into an indirect speech. First, when we take the rules of conversion, it means there would be a change in tenses. First thing is there would be a change in tenses, and there would be change in modal verbs, whatever that we have used in the sentence, and there would be change in pronouns according to the person in the context. There would be change in other words denoting place and time. So in which context the changes would be, like in tenses there would be changes, modal verbs there would be changes, pronouns there would be changes, and also there would be changes in the words which refer to place and time. Of course, there is other thing which we have to focus on, that is the reporting verb that we are using. It is based on the kind of the sentence. If the sentence is like a question, then the reporting verbs related to questions we have to use. Reporting questions, how to report imperative sentences, and how to report exclamation sentences. So how to report a statement, how to report a question, how to report an imperative sentence, and how to report an exclamation. So these are the things which we have to focus when we are trying to convert a direct speech into indirect speech. So the rules of conversion, when we take it step by step, the following are usually changed when we convert direct speech into indirect speech. That means we usually bring a change in tenses. That means there would be a back shift in tense because there is a time gap. That means whatever that is spoken, and the time the words are spoken and the time the words are reported, in between there is a time gap. So there is a back shift of tense, and usually there would be a conversion or there would be a change in tenses. And the other one is there would be a change in pronouns in accordance with the person that is used in the sentence, and also the other words, that means the words related to time and a place. So we usually get changes in these three categories, that is tenses, pronouns, other words. And first we take tenses. Now, how these changes come in the uses of tenses. When a direct speech is converted into indirect speech, how a back shift of tense would take place, or how a change in tense would take place. See here. Simple present tense becomes simple past. Simple present tense becomes simple past. See this example. I write poetry, she said. I write poetry, she said. Here, when we change this sentence into indirect speech, the part in the quotations, this particular part is in simple present tense. And when we change this into indirect speech, this part has to be changed into simple past. See, when it is changed, it is written like this. She said that, because it's a statement, we are using this said as the reporting verb. She said that she, here write is the verb, like it is in simple present tense, we have changed it into simple past tense. She wrote poetry. And pronoun change, you have to concentrate on these changes also, like later on when we are discussing about the changes in pronoun, we'll concentrate on that. Now here the simple present tense has changed into simple past tense. See the second example. If it is in simple past tense, then it has to be changed to past perfect. See here in this example. I saw the burglars leave, said Pankaj. This is the sentence. I saw the burglars leave. I saw the burglars leave. This part is in simple past tense. When we change this simple past tense, this into indirect speech, this simple past tense has to be changed to past perfect. So if you change this particular part into past perfect, how it looks is, Pankaj said he had seen the burglars leave. Pankaj said he had seen the burglars leave. See, if it is in present perfect tense, then it has to be changed to past perfect. If it is in present perfect, then it has to be changed to past perfect. See here, Ria said, where have they gone? This is a question. Try to concentrate. Where have they gone? This is in present perfect. When you are changing this direct speech into indirect speech, this present perfect has to change to past perfect. Ria wondered. This reporting verb we have changed according to the context to show that emotion exactly. Ria wondered where they had gone. That means present perfect has changed to past perfect. Have gone is changed to had gone. See the next one. If the sentence is in present continuous, then it has to be changed to past continuous. If it is in present continuous, then it has to be changed to past continuous. See here, I'm doing my work, said the girl. I'm doing my work, said the girl. Am doing is in present continuous. When you change that into past continuous, like the girl said that she was doing her homework. She was doing. This am doing has changed to was doing. The girl said that she was doing her homework. Here, there's a backshift in tenses. That means there is a change in tenses. The first change is simple present tense has changed to simple past. When we just change this direct speech in